First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the whole elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this your brother Dawaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And I just got a few words I want to say. Salakia for the noise and behind me. If you hear a lot of people talking, they out in the lobby. But just a few words, man. I was sitting up here looking at a few videos brothers put up, a few articles, news articles. You know, before I start work, I kind of get to work a little early, and I'll listen to a few brothers' videos or look at a few articles and, you know, get my day started. And as I was looking at everything, I was listening to people talking about what Elon Musk and what, you know, Trump giving over his, you know, pretty much his cronies, and everybody's controlling the government right now, you know, and everyone's talking about the taxpayers and the tax, the Medicare checks and Social Security checks that Elon Musk has control over. And all I was going to sit up here and say, bros, you know, hey, things are about to start happening real quick, and you best believe, man, it at the drop of a dime. And so I'm just going to grab a couple of scriptures. Sorry for rambling, but I'm just going to grab a couple of scriptures, man. Just sit up here and say, man, we got to batten down the hatches, as they say, man, and keep our eyes steady, man. Be in this truth, you know, because shit can pop off at any moment. So this is Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. And there's a lot to say in that verse. You know, we got to walk circumspectly, keeping our eyes wide open, you know, not just on what the government doing and what you see around the world as far as Trump, but that's just in everyday life, man. You got to sit up here and be circumspect with everything, man. You know, be aware. You know, a lot of people are talking about, you know, Trump going to the Super Bowl. A lot of people are talking about this thing with Kanye and his wife. She walking the red carpet nude and all, just distractions and all sorts of bullshit to put people in la la land and to get their mind on something else, man. But we got to sit up here and be fully aware, man, of what's going on, because the days, man, the ICE, you know, with the deportation coming after the Northern Kingdom, you know, and stuff like that. How long you think it's going to be before they come for the Southern Kingdom? You know, and like I said before, this thing with Trump, you know, them talking about the Gaza Strip and everything else that's going on. Hey, we got to really keep our mind focused. It says redeeming the time because the days are evil. The days are evil, man. The days are evil. These some wicked days. These motherfucking Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the so-called white man, is about to start letting loose real soon. And he's really started already. It's just on a small scale. You know, these days are about to be evil, man. So much stuff is happening. And and that just not even goes with the way the fires over in California, the tornadoes happen in certain places that they normally don't happen in, the cold weather that's happening here in Chicago and all over, and in Texas and all these other places. You know, things are picking up. And so we got to keep our mind focused, man, and be focused on and then be locked into this truth, which leads me to go here. Let me go to Proverbs real quick. And like I said, slack if I'm talking too much. It's Proverbs 22. Here it is. It's Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. A prudent man foreseeth the evil. You know, being circumspect, watching, and hiding himself. How do you hide yourself from the evil that's coming in this truth? See, the simple gonna pass on. You're gonna have a lot of people, man, that's just gonna ignore what the brothers out there on the highways and byways are saying, and they just ignore shit in their face because what they want to do. Watch the Super Bowl. Pay attention to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Pay attention to all other nonsense that's going on in the world, and ain't paying attention to what they ain't paying attention to bullshit that's going on in the world instead of paying attention to all the other stuff that's going on in the world. You see the price of eggs. You see the price of food going up. You see what's happening with Putin and all these other motherfuckers going on. Netanyahu and all this other trash. You know, people tend to ignore that and just want to pay attention to nonsense and bullshit, you know. But a prudent man foresee all these things. A man with wisdom, with knowledge, you know, and hide himself. And you hide yourself in this truth, you know. And that's the things that we got to keep focus on, man. Make sure we solid and steadfast in this truth. Because when the days come ahead, man, the only thing that's going to save us is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Only thing that's going to keep us is this truth, man. You know, nothing else matters. You know, we got to live. We got to do certain things. We got to go to work. We take care of the family. You know, we do things to sit up here and get by in this world. But we don't love this world. Right now, we just passing through. You know. But we got to stay focused. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And the simple are going to be passed on and punished because they too busy looking at stupid shit and doing dumb shit. And 2/3 of our people too much enthralled with this world, and the rebels around the world too much enthralled with this world, and they ain't paying attention to what's going on, and definitely ain't trying to seek the Lord. Definitely ain't trying to do that. Paying attention to everything else. Let me sit up here and go here. Kind of almost lost my track. 2 Peter. Or is it 1 Peter? It might be 1 Peter. 1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. We got to humble ourselves, you know. The Lord is going to exalt us, you know. You don't exalt yourself. You don't go out here and pick fights and fight fights. You know, we got to wait for the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, to rise up to the prey. You know, we humble. You know, that don't mean that we let people walk over us or do something to us, you know, if it happens. But what that does mean is that, hey, we ain't the ones out here starting it. We're not the ones out here, what's the word I'm looking for? I said starting it, but we're not out the ones that's instigating it. You know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I get tongue-tied with my words, you know, but we supposed to be humble, man, in this truth, meek, like sheep. It says, this is 1 Peter 5:7. Casting all your care upon him, for he cared for you. We put all our cares on the Lord, man. You know, don't worry about nothing that's going on in this world. Let the Lord handle it, you know. Let this truth comfort you, because we're not going to be here too long. This 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour. You know, and that's going to be your physical, these goddamn Edomites and so-called white man, the physical, these devils. The word devil just means deceiver, liar, you know. We got to sit up here and be sober and be vigilant, man. You know, have an open mind. I mean, have a clear mind and vigilant, looking around, you know, always being on point. Because these damn devils, man, will find any way and every way, man, to sit up here and fuck your life up. Walking around seeking whom they may devour. Get you out of this truth. Destroy you. You got to keep your mind clear, sober, and be vigilant. Always looking. Always paying attention. You know. And that's one of the things I just want to sit up here and bring out, man. You know, hey, we got to, you know, man, hey, things are happening fast in the world, man. We see people, man. We see the Egyptian about to rise up against Egyptian. We see Esau against Esau. We see so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans right now, you know, up in arms too, man. Man, things is getting ramping up, brothers, man. And it's time to keep that focus. Keep that focus. Keep that focus. I'm just going to end it here. And this is one of my favorite scriptures. You know, I keep it always in my head, Isaiah 33:6. And this is one of my favorite scriptures. I mean, actually, you know, all brothers should make this like a favorite scripture. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. Hey, this wisdom and knowledge is truth, man. Being steadfast in it, man, is going to be the stability. You know, it's going to keep us in that, keep us right in that time, man. Keep us focused. You know, we're going to be protected, you know, because we have this truth. Stay steadfast in this truth. didn't waver, didn't falter. Going to be the strength of our salvation is truth, man. And the fear of the Lord is his treasure. What it says, the fear of the Lord is beginning of wisdom. You know, fearing the Lord is beginning of wisdom. And how do you fear the Lord? You know, by doing what he says. You know, doing what he says, trying to keep the law, statutes, commandments in the best way you can. Brothers going out there preaching and teaching this truth. You know, doing the things that you're supposed to do as a man of the Lord. And also for you women, doing the things you're supposed to do for your husbands. And if you don't have a husband, praying to the Lord to send you one. This was just something through the Spirit, man. It was just something that was on my mind to say. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we almost up out of here. So with that, I'd like to say Kwam Yasharella and a Baba Ball and Anyaha Bathamakia. Shalom.